Welcome back to 760 Sports. I'm Eduardo Espinosa. In the latest episodes, we've gone with fun topics such as what would happen if other athletes went to other sports or build your own Mount Rushmore. But today, we're going to go into the entertainment part of sports and talk about some of the best sports movies of all time. And for that, I have my two special guests, Tanner Alford and Landon Potvin. Let's start with this last one. Landon, what's your pick as the best sports movie of all time?
Me being very passionate about basketball. In high school, I took a film class, and Coach Carter is one of my favorite movies. Basketball, Coach Carter, the way he pushes his guys, he even sat his entire starting lineup because they didn't meet the grade requirements. And what the thing I admire most about the movie is Coach Carter teaches the guys how to be men. And second, athletes. My assistant coach when I was in high school did the same thing for me. He taught me more about life itself, which path to go down, what direction, and just how to be the best me I could be. And this movie represents that perfectly. The movie itself gave me goosebumps throughout the whole thing, and it's just something incredible.
Landon, how would you compare Coach Carter to other basketball movies?
This movie I think is more on the serious part, not much comedy in it. There is some little comedic jokes in there, but movies like Semi-Pro, that's a pretty good one, really funny. There's The White Men Can't Jump with Wesley Snipes and Woody Harrelson. I like that one as well. The two guys are hustlers. Those are good as well. The Way Back, that one came out last year, I think it was. Very dramatic, and it's surprising. Very shocked me. The ending shocked me. Ben Affleck played great in that movie.
So now, Tanner, what's your pick as the best sports movie?
So this one actually was like one of the first movies to make me tear up, like as a sports movie, because they're not usually produced too amazingly. Moneyball was a fantastic movie for me. It was voted for like 7 Academy Awards. Didn't win any, but got nominated. I remember watching this when I was real young and not really understanding it too much, but it's still emotionally capturing me. The message in it just really opened my eyes, because it's an older movie. It's about the Oakland A's in the early 2000s, so people haven't seen it. In 2002, when they had a great run, and no one understood why. They didn't have the greatest athletes.
So now, gentlemen, I've mentioned at the beginning, this is meant to be a fun video. So where would you guys place the Air Bud movies?
Those weren't even in consideration, if I'm being totally honest with you, Eduardo. What about you, Tanner?
Yeah, I don't know about Air Bud. Definitely a cool movie as a kid. Watched it when young. I watched it with my little brother. But yeah, I don't know about it. I don't think it's even the top 10 there, bud. I'm sorry.
When I looked up sport movies on Google, they didn't even reach top 50. So I will say one more thing before you wrap this up. I got 2 honorable mentions: Remember the Titans and The Blind Side. Blind Side is top 3 movie of all time, in my opinion, for me, to go along with The Dark Knight and, I don't know, Step Brothers. But yeah, Remember the Titans, goosebumps throughout there, and the interracial battles and them coming together to be one of a kind was awesome to see. And then just the touching family moments throughout the Blind Side was really memorizing and great to see.
Yeah, I think a good big thing you talked about there is all these movies that we both of us mentioned had a underlining subliminal message that really could get the viewer connected more than any viewer. Yes, all of us automatically like the movie because it's sports. Like, thank God there's a sports movie coming out. But that underlying message just makes you really at the end I watched this movie, yes, for sports, but I got something out of it. And I think sports movies kind of miss that sometimes.
Thank you guys for this time. We said it was a fun episode, and definitely was. Thank you guys. And before we go, where can we find you guys at?
On Twitter, I am Lando Potty, LandoPotty. I'm going to change that soon, but for now, it's Lando Potty.
All right, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Tanner Alford.
Pretty simple.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. That's how I get to keep it.
Thank you guys, and make sure to stay safe in this pandemic.
All right. Thank you.